Hawkins, and this is a presentation on Chapter 10 of the book, The Theory and Practice of Online Learning by Terry Anderson. I am a graduate student in ED ET 755 at the University of South Carolina. The information for the following presentation is from Chapter 10, which is pages 246 to 263, and the authors of the chapter are Dean Kaplan and Roger Graham. Computer-based instruction is commonly used and is now in high demand, but it does not guarantee a rich learning environment. Therefore, those who work in the field are looking for new ways to develop the essential elements and processes that lead to high-quality, active online learning. In the early years of online learning, from the mid-90s to the early 2000s, it consisted of electronic text that students would read and then be tested on. Now, online learning consists of email, discussion boards, voice over internet, chat features, desktop sharing, video clips, simulations, games, animations, self-grading exercises, exams, and secure assignment drop boxes. I personally can tell a huge difference in my online classes just from having experienced them in 5 years. My very first one, I felt as if all I did was read and take quizzes. Now, I am constantly learning about new technology features that enhance my learning, with many of them being mentioned previously. The development of online courses demonstrates a shift in learning, which is moving from teacher-to-learner foundation to a community-based novel of learner to learner. A learner-to-learner approach allows for interaction and students learning together by sharing common resources. This also places the control of learning into the learner's hands. In order to organize, prepare, and orient students, certain administrative documents are needed. These could include, but are not limited to, a personalized letter of welcome, information about online learning, technology requirements and resources, information on how to access the course and proper navigation, login and password information for the course website, rules and help for the use of interactive tools, a course syllabus, and administrative regulations, including guidelines on plagiarism, privacy, library facilities, and academic appeal procedures. A few strengths of online instruction mentioned by Kaplan and Graham are: it is open, globally accessible, interactive, it uses multimedia components, it encourages on-time tasks, and it respects diverse talents and ways of learning. I personally have got to interact and work with people during an online class that have many different talents and interests than I do. I have discovered their thought process and the ways in which they use information and related it to my own. The weaknesses of online instruction are the faculty are not sure if they have or want the technical abilities to develop an online course. The technology may not go along with their normal ways of teaching, so they must be encouraged that it is only expanding their ways of teaching and not replacing them as teachers. Next, the teachers must constantly unlearn the methods they already know and learn new ones. And lastly, they must make time for training if they are not experienced. A tactic that has been proven valuable is where online teachers become online learners. The online class that the teachers enroll in teaches them how to develop online instruction. It was found that the teachers experienced the same challenges as their students did, which were problems with computer abilities, learning about the variety of interactive tools, underestimating the amount of time needed to complete the online readings, and homework. I personally have experienced challenges with all three of these. The more I have become involved with online classes, the easier these and other characteristics have become. In order to have successful online instruction, an online development team must be present. The core team consists of the following: an SME or author, a graphic designer, a web developer, a programmer, and an instructional designer. The team can be larger, as the expertise in each of these 5 roles is typically further subdivided and specialists are employed. In conclusion, computer technology is constantly changing every day, which makes the requirements of online multimedia and course development even more crucial. Developing effective instructional materials depends on a great deal of planning, collaboration, and efforts from many people skilled with the right tools. This chapter provides many principles and guidelines that will help stakeholders in online instruction to ensure enhancement in student learning. This concludes my presentation.